name's Cheryl Lynn. I'm here at the Billboard Awards. And if Howard Stern wins tonight, since he can't be here, I'll be accepting an award on his behalf, and I'll be getting naked.
Let me tell you a funny story. So let's see, what was it? This was like Saturday afternoon. I get a call from Mike Ganji, which I'm not accustomed to. Mike Ganji.
Was this an emergency?
Yeah, he was down in Florida. We had sent him to cover the Billboard Radio Awards. I was nominated for some award, like best radio guy or something. And, I never go to those things because radio people sicken me. But I'd like to win the Billboard Award. Why not? I'm happy to win an award. So I said, well, if I win, let's send someone down there to make a speech like Marlon Brando did at the Academy Awards. Why not? So we all discuss it, and we agree that Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf
is the best person for the job.
Is the best guy for the job. Except stupid. So we call Hank, we line him up, we get him an airplane ticket down to Florida. Where was this, in Orlando, I think? Orlando, yeah.
Now, Hank lives up in Boston or someplace,
so we got him an airplane ticket, and we dressed him up. We were going to dress him up as a gladiator.
Had a gladiator outfit.
Gladiator outfit, and he was going to get up and make one of his angry, drunken speeches. So Ganji calls me up. He goes, what are we going to do? Listen to this. Ganji, give us the history.
Okay. Hank's been difficult from the beginning.
Right.
We book Hank on an 8 o'clock flight from Boston.
Right.
8 in the morning?
8 at night, Friday night.
Right.
To Orlando.
Right.
Hank gets to the airport. We get to the airport. We arrive in Orlando.
Let me put Hank on the phone. I got Hank on the phone, by the way. He should.
That's the award.
Yeah. All right. You got to hear this. Because you got to. This is me on Saturday trying to scramble and figure out what to do. Hank.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah, you drunk?
No, I know you're pissed off at me, but.
No one could ever be. I just told Ganji you can't be pissed off at Hank because that's why Hank's funny.
You like him because he's a drunk.
Because he's a drunk.
That's why he does the show.
You blame the airlines for not letting me on the plane.
Well, you can't be loaded when you... All right, well, listen to this. Let Ganji tell the story.
So anyway, so we get down to Orlando, no sign of him. He's supposed to meet us there.
Right.
No sign of him. So after an hour and a half of searching around for him, I get a hold of an airline representative who tells me that, in confidence, that the reason my buddy did not get on the plane was that he was intoxicated and they refused to let him on. And that he lost his ticket.
How funny is that?
Lost his ticket?
Yeah, that he lost his... Hank.
He was intoxicated.
What?
I mean, how exciting. You were going to get to go to Florida and be on TV.
Well, I wanted to go.
But you had to get drunk before you left?
No, it's just something that happened.
You didn't have to get drunk. Well, Hank, you'd been drinking all day. What happened? Tell us what happened.
I got up there. I was up there on time. I stopped. I had something to eat.
Had you been drinking all day?
Most of it.
Yeah. And you probably figured because you drink so much, like, what would be the big deal? You'll get on the plane and you'll just be drunk.
Yeah, but I've been on planes drunk before.
Right.
That's the only way to fly.
His big question was, can he drink on the plane, too?
Oh, really? When he got there?
He kept asking me, can I drink on the plane?
Right.
What, you can't be? How long is that flight to Orlando? Can't be without a drink for that time?
He was screaming to us that the airline stole his ticket.
Oh, was he?
They stole his ticket from him.
I'm not going to mention the airline's name.
Don't do that.
Tell me, how could the airline have stolen your ticket?
Well, they did.
They did.
I don't know how.
Why would they steal your ticket?
You got to the air.
No idea why they did that.
So you'd been drinking all day. You get to the airport.
Had you checked in?
Yeah, I went right through the baggage counter where they, check your baggage for concealed weapons or whatever.
Right. He must have stunk, too.
Wait a minute. That's the thing that lets you into the airport. That's not checking in.
Right.
No. I was already into the airport.
Right. We know you were in the airport. You went through where they check, they check your baggage. But did you give them a ticket at any point?
When I got to the gate.
Yeah. And you were loaded, and everyone could tell you were drunk?
I don't know.
Were you alone?
Yeah.
So you got this staggering
dwarf.
Hank, how many times did we go through with you the exact instructions of what you should do? How many times did we say, do not drink when you go on the plane?
I don't know.
About 100.
Maybe.
All right, so Hank, it's Mike and Doug. We just want to go over stuff for Orlando with you.
All right.
So the first and most important thing we could tell you is do not drink when you get on that plane.
So make sure you don't drink that much.
okay?
Yep.
You gotta promise us you're not gonna drink when you get on that plane. I need you to get down to Orlando without any problems.
All right.
Don't drink. Please, all right? Help us out here, all right?
All right.
Okay, so don't drink. Don't drink. Promise me, I don't want any problems.
Yeah, Doug said they went through it with him 100 times.
What did
Over and over.
you know, and everybody said to you, you cannot allow Hank to travel alone.
I was talking to his mom last night, and she said, you know, if you do this again, you have to have a babysitter with Hank. Which
Yeah, right.
A 35-year-old guy.
Yeah, I know, but Hank
look,
needs a baby.
Doug.
Hank, you need a babysitter, right?
No, I just need somebody to get me around or something.
That's a babysitter.
Yeah, that's called a babysitter.
Oh, whatever.
We'll just ship him next time. Put him in cargo.
You know what? If we could have put him in a stroller,
That would have been good.
oh, it would have been great. We
Yeah.
could have had him in one of
I've
those
traveled before on my own.
prams.
You did travel before on your own?
I went all the way to Texas, to San Antonio, to the Little People Convention.
Ah.
You did go to the Little People Convention?
About 3 years ago, yeah. And then I went to Mexico on my own.
How long ago was that?
In 94.
See, several years ago, you could travel on your own.
Yeah.
Today, you can't.
So anyway, then to make a long story short, Ganji calls me and goes, listen, Hank didn't make it on the plane, and now we got him on standby. What if he doesn't get here?
Well, you're missing a whole part of the story.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but we
like,
got traffic on the way up to Logan Airport.
no, but let's go back a little
I'm
bit.
50 miles away from Boston.
So at 4 in the morning now, Ganji and I run back to the hotel, and we call the airline, and we find out there's a 10:30 flight. So we're on the phone with Hank, and it's like he promises us he found a 7 o'clock bus to the airport.
Right.
So he says, I promise you I will not go to sleep. I'll get on the bus. I'll be at the airport by 9,
Yeah,
and that's
I
it.
fell asleep.
So let me get to that.
Full
So-
sleep and misses the flight. So
Right.
another flight. That's
Right.
the second
Yeah.
flight he missed.
All right, so Ganji's on the phone to me now. We're scrambling because we had a whole good speech for Hank to
Right.
give. And meanwhile, I won the award, so Hank, you would have been up there giving the speech.
What was the award for?
I don't know.
You don't know. You get an award and you don't know what it is?
No, but it's just funny.
You get a plane ticket, you don't make the plane.
We're
You blame the airlines for that.
blame the airlines.
I blame the airlines.
We're peas of a pod. So anyway, you blame the airline for that.
I'm blaming you.
Hank, you're 35 years old. You should be able to get on a plane.
It was like a fairy story gone wrong.
They are the stories that more for free literature on the one course of your choice. Experience.
Now Ganji says, well, what can we do? Ganji says, we've got this stripper here. She could go up and accept the award. And it's kind of like, Casey Kasem is getting an award and all these people, like an honorary Allison Steele award and everything. First time they've ever issued it. And so it's a bunch of guys who take radio way too seriously. So I said to Ganji, okay, we'll have to make do with the stripper. So we come up with like a really good speech for the stripper. And I said to Doug, put me on the phone with the stripper. I'm going to rehearse her. Because strippers, I know what's going to happen. They get up there and they can't read, or they get nervous and they just blow
They just lose it.
Yeah. So Doug says, I said, Doug, first take a look at her, see what she looks like. She looked really great. Comes in the room. They put her on the phone with me.
Hello. Howdy. Right. Gotcha. Right, but nobody told me. Am I actually going to be showing my boobs? Can't do that.
And I say to the stripper, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I got to rehearse this with you. We wrote this speech. And all she had to do was get up and say, listen, guys, Howard can't be here. But I tell you what, I'm a stripper. And because he won, I think you should be rewarded with some nudity. I'm going to show you guys my left breast. I can't decide. Should I show you my left breast or my right breast? You tell me which one's prettier. One of these kind of bits, right? And it was written down for her. She reads it to me on the phone. Doug gives me...
perfect?
No.
I would like to show all of you one of my or one of my breasts. Who wants to see the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. I might as well show you both of them. Thank you.
Doug gives me back the phone, and I go, listen, Doug. She's having trouble. She's reading too fast. She got to slow down. And she's got to get this together. She's got
to emote.
She's garbling the last sentence.
Thank you. And next year, if you reward Howard again, I'll be back. And at this point, and at this podium, to show you my vagina.
and this last sentence is real funny. So he says, look, but do you think she's workable? I go, okay, what choice do we have? It ain't
Hank has left us in the lurch.
Hank's left us in the lurch. This is my weekend, you know. And I know Ganji felt bad every time he calls my house.
How many calls did you get?
Because Ganji had to wake me up. Saturday afternoon is my one day to nap. I never nap during the week. I nap on Saturday.
I didn't know that.
That is what I look most forward to on Saturdays, my nap.
Nappy on Saturday.
My wife wakes me up from the nap. I'm in a dead cold sleep. And I'm like, what? How dare you? I'm yelling at her. She goes, it's Ganji. I go, Ganji!
And you're the last person. And we try everybody first.
I know.
You're the last person we want to call.
Well, Ganji had Laura, my assistant, call the house to get me woken up because he didn't want to wake me up. Right. Yeah, it was like a whole parade of people angling how to wake me up.
We called I would say about 15 people altogether.
Yeah. Oh, my wife caught hell. And but she said, did I do the right thing? I said, yeah, you did. I mean, I got to take care of this.
But you got to take this, too.
Yeah. But I got to yell at you because she woke me up. I was so out of it. I was like, whoa. Like, I immediately, I went, my one day to sleep. My one day to sleep. And I started screaming.
And I think you pretty much said to me on the phone, just take care of it. Call me back later.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I was just like so annoyed. I was just like, just shut up.
All because of Hank.
All because of Hank.
Hank, you see what problems you caused?
See, Hank? My beauty sleep was interrupted.
Look at all the commotion.
He likes it, though, Hank.
You were sleeping, Howard wasn't.
Right. Yeah, he slept like a drunken dwarf. So anyway, they get to the award ceremony that night, and sure enough, I win.
Is this like tables and dinner?
Well, we've got it all on tape, too.
Okay.
Videotape as well as audio.
Well, so you said, when we talked on the phone, you said to rehearse her. We rehearsed her. She read it about 6 or 7 times.
So, we just want you to be real prepared with it. Read through it about 5 or 6 times. And we'll change a few more things. We're going to change, but the word squishy.
Squishy.
Just make sure you really enunciate everything.
She actually memorized it.
Right.
I don't know why she did that. She said, I want to memorize it, but she did have the speech in hand. She read it for us 6 or 7 times.
Goes up to accept the award. What do you think happens?
She didn't say anything that you wrote for her.
Didn't say anything. She forgot the entire speech. Did she have it there in front of her?
Yeah.
Was she drinking?
I don't.
And she couldn't read. She went like hamana, and ran off the stage.
Just grabbed it.
Grabbed it and ran.
What happened was that nobody was giving acceptance speeches, so she would have been the first one.
Right. So what?
She was
what?
She I think got nervous and was like a deer in a
Casey Kasem didn't give an acceptance speech?
Well, no, this was before before anybody's thing.
see.
She would have been the first one.
Anyway, I have tape. Hank, you want to hear the tape?
What's that?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, all right, play the tape.
All right.
I know you mean.
Hank would have been, it would have been so phenomenal.
I know. Hank, it would have been a big moment for you.
It would have been
You
phenomenal.
really blew it. You blew it.
You really let us
I
down.
screwed up a lot of times, son.
What?
I said I screwed up a lot of times.
Oh, so this is nothing.
This is nothing new.
Yeah, about 50 this week.
You're telling me you haven't had a drink today?
No, I don't have any booze.
Wow.
Oh, you know what else, Howard?
What?
He told me that because of this incident, he might try to stop drinking.
Really?
Right.
Don't do that.
You're never going to show again.
No offense, Hank. You're not all that funny right now.
Not that funny.
You're
Why
not.
are you laughing?
What?
Why are you laughing if I'm not that funny?
Because you're much funnier when you're drunk.
Oh. Well,
All I know.
Hungover, if that's any,
What?
What?
I said I am hungover, if that's any help.
You're still hungover. When did you have your last drink?
For a guy who stopped drinking, he's hungover.
When did you have your last drink?
Oh, about 1 o'clock last night.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry, he ain't stopping.
I'm so stupid, I might as well just show you both of them.
From the blockbuster film comes the #1 soundtrack. Howard Stern Private Parts, the album. New music, classic tracks, and more. Howard Stern Private Parts, the album. Available everywhere.
I definitely knew we were on an adventure with one of the wonders of the world. Guinea pig was on the lunch menu.
What is the first tape we're going to hear?
The first tape is when...
Announcement? What announcement is this? Is this me winning?
This is...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
this is me winning.
When you win.
All right, let's see what it sounds like. Hank, you listen in.
I'm listening.
Okay. I think this is tape 1, I hope.
We don't have the stripper on the phone to find out what her problem was.
Well, we'll get her next.
Our next category is nationally syndicated air personality of the year. There's only one winner, and it's CBS Broadcasting Howard Stern.
Say what?
On behalf of Howard Stern, I'd like to say he rules. That was when she blew it.
And she's wearing a microphone we're supposedly taping, and we can't understand her? I knew she was a garbled mouth.
Where'd you find her?
She's she works at the Dollhouse in Orlando.
Yeah, she was a last-minute find.
Oh, so you didn't have a choice.
Yeah, now she had a whole speech she's supposed to read, and then now she runs off. Right?
Yeah.
And she wasn't supposed to walk to the stage and take off her top. That
No.
was supposed to be...
No, it was a whole routine that she rehearsed 20 times. Now what's going on?
Now, well, I think Gange and I were both about to die at this point.
I can't hear you. What?
I was about to die at this point.
Yeah. But what's going on the tape?
We're not supposed to be listening to anything else on the tape.
It's basically Casey sweating now. Casey's reaction.
I wasn't expecting anything.
Do you want to hear the next speech? I mean,
what?
I remember it.
I can't hear a thing.
The next when she actually does the speech.
She did the speech.
We sent her back up to do the speech.
You did.
Yeah.
MJ Kelly right there! Froggy and Derek
Now what is this?
That's some big fat guy from another radio station who ran up on stage in his underwear.
And he didn't win anything.
No, he didn't win anything.
That's why I don't go to radio award conventions. Some fat disc jockey. What's his name?
Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester. He ran up on stage and started screaming into the
Wait
microphone.
a minute. I'm in a profession with a guy named Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby! How you like them apples?
Casey Kasem was getting teary-eyed during his award.
I was close to tears back then. Right now, I just feel honored to be in your presence and to accept this award because it is very, very, very special. Thank you.
Oh, my
That's a guy who counts backwards for a living. And he's all
and
impressed.
works with Uncle Fester.
Yeah, and he works with Uncle and Uncle Fester's in his underwear screaming.
Really hugely fat, like Chris Farley fat.
Really?
In tighty whitey underwear. You know, those little tiny.
Wow. And what is it? What's going?
Oh, the Howard Stern she's back. I got you, bitch.
What a nutty.
That Howard did want me to make a speech for him. Hello, my name is Cheryl Lynn on behalf of Howard Stern in this tremendous award. I'd like to show my appreciation by giving each and every one of you a big squishy kiss with my fake breasts, of course, especially you lesbians. But since I don't have time for that, I'd just like to show you one of my breasts. So by your applause, which one will it be? Will it be my left? No? How about my right? Oh, God, wait a minute. I'm so stupid, I might as well just show you both of them. Thank you. And if you choose to reward Howard Stern with this award next year, I'll show you my vagina.
Wow. And there's Uncle Fester. What a zoo.
Oh, God.
That's Uncle Fester.
And they were like dragging him off the stage at that point.
That's the Billboard Awards.
Wow. Sorry I missed it.
Yeah, sounds like a hoot.
Scary radio people.
Because you got a whole bunch of older radio people who take that stuff real seriously.
And then these bozos.
Uncle Fester and us.
Oh.
At least we're not there.
So she had already shown them her breasts, and then she got back up there and did it again?
She went up in bikini,
Right.
like thong bikini.
Right.
And then that's when she said Howard rules and walked off.
Oh, so
we
when she
kept
took
her-
off her dress, she had
the
on a thong bikini.
Right.
Ah, I see. Now we get it.
Right. And then the second time she went out and showed her breasts.
Radio is great. Uncle Fester's a general manager. He's not even an air personality. Well, Hank, you see what you missed?
Yeah, but she wouldn't have been there if I was there.
That was the idea. Jackie Martling's 2 Dirty Joke CDs and his Joke Button CD-ROM for Windows are each only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Also on cassette, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. That's 1-800-323-KING.
It was like a fairy story gone wrong.
518-3...
It was like a...
Howard Stern, I'd just like to say he rules.
Here's the stripper. I got to find out what happened with her. Cheryl?
Yes?
What happened? You got real nervous.
Well, actually, they weren't allowing anybody to accept speeches. So I had decided with Doug and everything to go up there and just say Howard rules or something like that because they weren't going to allow anybody to do speeches.
No,
and then I had the opportunity. And
Oh, there's the truth.
No, that's not the
I
truth.
just went and did that.
Cheryl, what did we say to you? We said no matter what, go up and make the speech. And if they push you away from the microphone, if they don't let you make the speech, we said just start screaming. Howard rules, or just something.
Did you have sex with Doug?
Well, I stood back up. No.
No.
But did we not say to you, no matter what, go up and prepare to make that speech?
No. Doug, you were right there with me going, well, I don't think they're going to let you do this.
Yeah, we said we don't think they'd let you do it because they said no speeches, but we said go up there and do everything you can to take that mic over.
Uh-huh. And I did go back up and make the speech also, so.
All right.
And I'm not a stripper.
You're not? What are you?
No. I'm the shooter girl. I sell shots at the dollhouse.
Oh, I see.
And I do champagne sales.
All right. Well, thanks, Cheryl.
Well, thank you.
Okay. That's Cheryl. Well, Hank, you see what you missed?
Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah, but she wouldn't have been there if I was there.
That's right.
That was the idea. All right, man. Later.
All right, take care. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
I am.
That's all right. All right. That's all right. You were funny.
All right.
Bye.
All right, thanks a lot. Bye.
It's almost better that Hank didn't make it.
Hank, you were too drunk to get on the plane and they refused to let you on. We know what happened.
Hank, you need to be at the airport by 9 o'clock, no later tomorrow morning. Hank was not on the 8, 9, 10:30, or 11:15 flights to Orlando.
What happened this morning? You didn't make it on the plane again.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to find out if I can get a passenger booked into standby for the 3:30. He missed his 10:30 flight this morning. So Hank, of course, again, didn't make the 3:30 flight. So that was his last shot.
Now that Hank has screwed us over, Ganji called Howard before, and Howard said we should get a stripper as the last resort.
I'm so stupid, I might as well just show you both of them.
I think that probably will work better than seeing an angry, drunk dwarf.